Well, good morning after yesterday. Oh my gosh, up in Jerome after that great place. Yeah, well, we didn't get quite the spot we were hoping for last night. That's the highway right there. So it was a wee bit noisy last night, but oh well. It's not all glory all the time, huh? So on the agenda today, shower back at Camp Verde Rec Center, free showers. So that's our goal. Oh, and to get Bo some more dog food. Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna kind of rework Sandy just a little bit because we need to get more weight of dog food in there. So he goes through some food that boy can eat. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan today. And I think, yeah, Sedona. Yeah, I think we're gonna be heading to Sedona. That sounds like a great plan for today. All right, we'll come along as we get away from this highway. Oh boy. Okay, weary travelers, if you're coming through Camp Verde in Arizona, come to the rec center and free showers. Little chilly, but still, oh boy, I needed that. Yeah, it seems like when you're doing the van life. Now I have a outside shower that I use in the summertime, but puts a little damper on things in the winter time, because you definitely can't take one outside. But yeah, this was pretty cool. The rec center, not a dime. Very, very nice. Very nice people too. So, all right. So, Bowman, do you want to go to Sedona? It's called Sedona. I know. I think he said yes. So, all right. That's where we're heading. Pretty cool. All right, well, stopped at the ranger station. Man, those guys are great. Every van lifer, anybody traveling in a cross country like I'm doing, stop at the ranger station. They're really cool. They know what you're doing. They know what you're trying to get away with. So they'll point it out so you won't get in trouble. So look at this. Look at this drive. Oh, unbelievable. Bowman loves it. He said it's kind of turning into off season, but this place is freaking crowded. I mean, sorry about the tilting back and forth. We stopped at a couple lookout areas and whoo, they're already packed. So yeah, but he did tell us right outside the park we're to Boondock for the night. Gave me some leads. So we're gonna check out in town here and then maybe go early and get a dispersed camping spot and then come up with a game plan tomorrow. See where we're gonna hike. He gave me tons of information. So we're now in Sedona. Here we are again, taking Sandy where we probably shouldn't, right, Bowman? Dirt roads, we're looking where to put ourselves tonight. Pretty cool. See where we find. Wow. All right. So guys, I am now a ranger junkie. You know what? I might even think about signing up to be a junior ranger someday. But look at this sweet spot in the middle of nowhere that this ranger. I just stepped on cactus. Yow. Hey, and I don't know what happened to me all of a sudden, but look at me. I'm wearing flip-flops with socks. I really am turning into a hippie, I guess. Bowman, he's doing some exploring at our new home. Look at this. My, oh my. Nowhere. Just in the middle of nowhere. Man, I sure hope I duck-gun it. I gotta put on some real shoes or I'm gonna bust my nose. Might be bigger than it already is. Look at this. Bowman loves it. Man, oh man. Yep, he said just hang out here. So pretty cool. Yeah, you can't No dispersed camping in Sedona. You can't do that. So right outside of the national park there is some dispersed camping, and he says it's like a little village. It does fill up, but I'm back here pretty far. I don't think it can. Crazy. Love it. Again, for free. Whew, just to give you a little bit better perspective of kind of where we are. See Sandy? See any more cars? See any more people? Yeah, we just, me and Bowman just climbed the mountain right in front of the Sandy just to get a better perspective. But can you believe that? Hey, Sandy. Wow, look at this view. Bowman, you loving it? Except you're always hot. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Man, I'm starting to think that I'm just not going to have time to do as much as Arizona as I want to. So after the holidays, I might have to come back here. Wow, I love it. Bowman loves it. Man, oh man. I just love that you can just find any place to pull off. Again, my advice, again, like I always have to say, it's my channel, so it's my channel, so it's my advice. So man, if you're thinking about doing this, get a vehicle. If you have an RV, or you're pulling a trailer, or it's a big one, it's going to really limit you on the places you can tuck in and nobody's going to see you for the night. Or this road that I came up, it was pretty ruddy, but Sandy makes it. But 4-wheel drive or a van or something like that, it's going to get you tucked into a lot of cooler places, that's for sure. So I gotta take this sweatshirt off. Woo, that was warm. So one more look at Sandy and we're gonna head down in a minute. Man, look where we are. Are you kidding me? Wow. You know I said this on a video or something, but how do you not feel so small surrounded by this? Oh my God. Bro, man, he is having a ball. Wow, look at that range. Man, how would you like to be right here? How would you like to be right here if, I mean, when the sun goes down? It's quite a hike, but man, oh man, oh, it would be beautiful. That is for sure, or it's gonna be beautiful. But I wouldn't want to hike back down to Sandy in the pitch black. Man, this is amazing. I know, man. I know I've said this before. You know, I'm an old man and I'm repeating myself, but I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. And again, I never get tired of thanking you. Never. Never. And I hope you know I mean that. But, you know, if you're sitting at home and watching and you're like, no, I enjoy seeing this with a lot of blab that I have, but oh my God, look at that. See that stump over there? I think I'm gonna shoot a picture of that. That's a cool looking stump. Look at this. You know, I hope you don't think I'm being sappy or anything, but man, this stuff can bring a tear to your eye. You're just, I don't know. For me, man. For me, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed that we are allowed to park my van, Sandy, in this land for free and go hiking and see this for free. I have a good friend who's just texting me and asking how much money I've spent. You know, how can I afford doing all this? And I have to tell her it's cheaper for me to be on the road than it is sitting at home. I know you've probably heard me say that before, but yeah, I mean, what do you need on the road besides fuel? And a shower every now and then, a little bit of food. Who's costing me is that boy right there, Bo. You are costing me. You know, my daughter works at Cesar Animal Hospital. Hey, Cesar Animal Hospital. If you live in Southern Illinois, there's only one place to take your beloved family member who's a dog or a cat or a bird or a snake, whatever, is Cesar Animal Hospital. Only place to go. They will love your animal as much as you do. So give them a call right now and say, Tony, River's Dead sent you to him. The only place to go in Southern Illinois. That was a free promo for Cesar Animal Hospital for my daughter. Hope she'll get a raise with that promo. But anyway, she says Bo can only be on Purina 1 or whatever, a 34-pound bag of Bo's food, which I love you, right? I love you. I love you. You're worth even more than that. You're not going to believe this. A 34-pound bag of Purina 1. $81. $81. So I didn't have enough room for a 34-pound bag. A couple weeks ago, So I stopped in and I got a couple 6-pounders. 6 pounds, $22 for 6 pounds of dog food. His food is more expensive than my food, but Bowman's worth it, aren't you, Bobby? I know you are. I know. So, anyway, but yeah, I mean, I'm spending nothing, just fuel. And then you'll get, say you're already out here, and, you know, you don't want to leave, like this place. I hang out here for 2 or 3 days. You're not going to spend any money in 2 or 3 days. There's nothing to spend money on. Just hiking and picture taking. And oh, the other day it was pretty cool. I was out hiking and this older couple just hiked just a little bit, but sat down and they were painting. That's really cool. So yeah, anyway, loving it, just loving it. I know I say this. How many times did I say this on just this clip? I know I say this. I know I say this. So here's one. I know I say this a lot, and leave it at that. Yeah, he says, I know I say this a lot. So anyway, hey, I could set Bo right there. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something. You know, everybody keeps going, not everybody, but people are telling me that they like my pictures. I'm going to show you something real quick. Okay, Bo, I'm going to sit you right here. Look at, you get right here. Okay, sit, sit, sit. Bo, sit, sit, sit. There's a branch up his butt, so, okay, stay right there. Okay, what that picture's going to be like with that. Oh, yeah. And then I'll click a picture of him sideways. Then I'll say, Bo, look it, right at me. And then he has to go to the other side. Oh yeah, that'd make a great picture. I'm gonna shoot this picture and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, here's a new one. Bowman, we're gonna see if you can get over this. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Careful. Careful. Come on. You can do it. Oh, you did it. Good. Man. Whew. I'm telling you one thing, like I said before. When that sun goes down, it's gonna be a chilly night. Look at this. Hey, Sandy. Oh, man. Bowman, you tired from today? You done some hiking today, boy. He didn't quite want to get up for our last goodbye before we put it to bed. So we're gonna snuggle on down and try to stay warm and sandy and see what tomorrow holds. But yeah, oh man. So our last hike, we ran into 2 other hikers, Jacob and Megan, I think their names were. 2 young people, 2 dogs, took an ambulance to make it out of make a camper out of it, a Vanlifer type people, and they're working on the road. They have their computer and satellite, Wi-Fi satellite and all that, and oh, think about that. They just go all over. So when I leave here, or when we leave here, I got to get his food tomorrow. Maybe we can do an interview with them. They're about a couple miles up the road, and some more dispersed camping. Super nice couple. It'd be interesting to see how they make a living. And but what a life, huh? So, all right, Bowman, you ready to? You ready to go back to Sandy? You want to go to the van? Go to the van. Get in the van. Get in the van. Get in the van. He wants me to come. He's tired. He's so tired. All right. Good night. And tomorrow's going to be a great day. Peace, hippies. Man, sometimes the stars do align. Good morning. What a beautiful morning. And Bowman's eating because he was starving. So, I need to run into town. So, this is dispersed camping. So, dispersed camping, you know, it's free and, you know, no reservations, no, it's not your spot or anything if you leave. So I really do like this spot. So it's just right outside of Sedona and all the hiking and everything else. So hey Bowman, I know. So the ranger told me if it was him, what he would do is he would find a spot in dispersed camping and he would set up, and then if it was him, he would go hiking all these cool trails and different stuff, and then just keep going back to the dispersed camping. So my plan is, see this little indention in here, and somebody made a little campfire and stuff. I'm gonna set up my tent right there, because I brought my tent with me, and that way I could run into Sedona and different places. I gotta go get Bowman some more food. That way we could come and go, and then anybody sees my tent right there, they'll think this space is already taken, so we can stay here a few days and do all the hiking and picture taking and stuff like that. So that's our plan. Cool. It's gonna be a good day. Well, it was kind of a non-eventful day. So we set up the tent so nobody would get our spot. Again, I don't know who would get it way out here, but talked to a few people and said that out here it gets pretty filled up, especially as it's getting closer to the weekend. I just didn't want to lose my sweet spot going to Sedona and hiking and coming back and stuff. So we didn't do that today. As you know, Bowman needed his food. We let's see, what else did we do? Oh, we went to Walmart. We got gas, and he cracks me up. He cracks me up, that boy. So yeah, we didn't do much. And then you know, we don't really have good Wi-Fi. Well, we have no Wi-Fi. We have no cell service out here. It's really sketchy unless you get up, crawl up one of these mountains, one of these peaks, and you will get service. So if my phone starts going off, that means that we found some service. So come on, Bowman, come on. But yeah, and then we came back and unpacked the groceries, and oh, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Hey, you know, I just say what's on my mind and everything while I'm, oh my gosh, look at this. We're just crazy. Okay, keep your train of thought, Tony. But I thought about this today. You know, I know I've said this before, but I could actually live like this. You know, it does something to your soul. Let me kind of explain something. I have these two friends, Dwayne and Dennis. Hey guys. Hey Dwayne. Hey Dennis. But they always say stuff like this. I've heard them say, you know, if something big happens or anything, they can survive because, you know, they know how to go out and kill stuff and, you know, fix it all up and survive. And, you know, they could survive. I have no doubt. They could find anything to eat off the land, and they really know how to do that. But not that I'm doing that or anything, but to me, it's kind of the same way when you're a Vanlifer, boondocker type, you know, out here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just love it out here. But anyway, so when you're out here, you're trying to figure out, you know, what you do on a daily basis. You know, you're like, okay, well, go into town and look for a shower here, look for what I need, and then go back out into the wilderness and stay out there for a few days, and then look what you're going to do next and stuff like that. So yeah, it makes you feel like, I don't know, it just makes you feel good inside, like you're surviving. Like if everything else goes crazy, you could jump in your van and you could actually do this, you know? Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, you know? Just every day is like a new day of survival. Not like survival like you think, you know, like, oh my God, you know, I'm starving to death. You know, again, I'm not starving to death, but where you just sit there and go, you know, living off, you know, just what you need. You don't need a bunch of stuff because it won't fit in the van. I even got, you know, some groceries because I didn't want to go back into town anytime soon. And then you're like, oops, I got too many groceries because I can't figure out where to put them. So, you know, you definitely don't need stuff, you know. So anyway, but I thought yeah, it was just kind of a weird, not weird, but just kind of neat feeling like you can do it, you know. Yeah, you can do it every day. So, you know, look for a place to do your laundry. Whoa, man, that was steep. You know, things that we take for granted at home, like number one, a shower. You know, go take a shower, you don't even think about it. But now you sit there and you go, yeah, maybe I can go one more day. Or here's a good example too, where you just sit there and you go, okay, Camp Verde has free showers. All right. But Cottonwood has showers for $8. And I know it's just $8, but $8 is $8, you know? So you start thinking to yourself, okay, well, I can go, you know, a couple days without, and then go look for that free shower. So I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. Oh, one other thing. People that I met yesterday, Jacob and Mandy. I think that's it. Mandy. They're gone today. So they know my channel. If you guys are watching my channel, I was going to interview you. So when I really wanted to interview you. I think you're a really cool inspiration to younger people. You guys remind me of River and Tucker. And I told them about you guys. And River was looking so forward to me interviewing you. But you guys left. So, safe travels if you are watching me. I appreciate it. But, yeah. Should have just interviewed you yesterday. But yeah, anyway, be safe out there. But yeah, what a neat couple. What a life. Very cool. Well, we're gonna do a little hiking here and looking at some cool stuff. So come along. But man, my tongue is hanging out too. Man, look at that view. So, this little tiny segment is for my good friend, Andy. So, Andy, buddy, this is where I'm going to show you. This is what I normally go through. But see that rock right there? That would do Sandy in. So, yeah, I need Sandy lifted up a little bit so we don't hit rocks like that. If you're watching any of my videos, which I hope you are, Andy. But I've kind of scraped on a couple of them. Maybe put a small dent in some pan. I don't think it's the oil, but it's up front. And I think I might have shot a little video of it. But that's about a rock that it didn't do her in. It just dented just a little bit, but whew, man, this is a steep climb. But yeah, I'm thinking if I could get Sandy lifted up just a little bit, boy, just a couple of inches. Maybe put a little taller tires on, but yeah. If I was just going down the highway, it'd be no big deal. But I just don't do that. So there's just so much more to see in roads like this, in roads like that lead you to places like this. Yeah, so when I'm home, that might be the thing I try to get accomplished. So Andy Meadows from Andy's Hot Rod Shop, the best hot rod shop, well, I know for sure anywhere in the United States, but I was going to say world, but definitely United States. Could you start looking into it? Sandy needs a lift, don't we all? So I appreciate it. I got to get off this before I land on my face again. Okay, I'm pretty happy I didn't bring Sandy quite this far back. I had a feeling, but look at these ruts. Bo, man, Bo, come here. Look at these ruts. Show how deep they are. Yeah, come on, get down here. Show how deep. Look at. Show how deep they are. Yeah, I would have lost Sandy in this. And then the problem, and I've already had to do this before, is back down. I haven't really put it on videos too much because it's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, you're taking Sandy up stuff and you get a big rut like this, and then you're like, yeah, I think I should go ahead and back her on down. Look at this. Oh, God. I would have gone, oh dear, why did I take this road? Oh my gosh. Yeah. But don't worry, Andy. I'm not asking you to make Sandy as high as to make the clearance here. But yeah, probably if I would have gone another 2 or 3 miles in, yeah. And on the map, there's no difference between what I was on and this. So you just take your chances. So again, would you really take an RV up this to find a free camp spot for the night? Yeah, that's why I say car camping, 4-wheel drive. But 4-wheel drive, you know, do they make 4-wheel drive like little vans like I'm driving? I don't even know. Sandy's a front-wheel drive, I know that, but I wonder if they make them 4-wheel drive. I know like the full-size vans, they come in full 4-wheel drive, but yeah, I wouldn't want like a full-size van. Again, I've only been doing this about 1.5 years. I'm not an expert. There's a lot of van lifers out there that I run into, really cool people driving all kinds of stuff. You name it, they're driving it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, something small so you get good gas mileage. You're comfortable. Throw a mattress in there. But my feeling is, only my feeling, is you're just so much more at an advantage if you're stealth and you can go into a town and not everybody's looking at you like, hey, they're going to be sleeping in their vehicle tonight. That's just me. Because I've seen a lot of different vehicles that you know right off the bat. Yeah, you know, they're sleeping in their car or van or any rig. But I'm pretty satisfied with Sandy. Again, if she was a little bit higher. Bo, you got a sticker in your foot? Come here. Stop. I got it. Where's the sticker? I feel like I'm shoeing a horse. Okay, got it. I got it. Yeah. But anyway, that's that. We're heading down because we're going to lose. Doggone it. I'm telling you one thing. I know you guys probably think, I mean, how hard could it be? You have a GoPro and you throw it in front of your face and you start blabbing. The hardest part of this whole job is not tripping on camera. And you know me, I would put it on camera. I wouldn't edit it, and I would put it on camera. So I almost put on camera when me and Reese were in Big Bend. We were hiking Big Bend. Went to the bathroom. I'm looking at videos and I get up to leave the restroom and this GoPro falls out of my pocket and breaks the back screen. I was so sad, but it doesn't affect it a whole lot, except, I don't know, I think if I get it wet, the water will go into those little cracks, but hopefully I'm gonna get another one just to have a backup. But look at this. Wow. Look at that. Look at Bo Man. Look at Bo Man. All right, I'm gonna try not to fall. Get down this mountain before dark. That's the goal.